Okay, good. Let's see how this works. So I just want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. So the Language Diversity Hub is we started it a few years ago, right around 2020 or 2021, and it was Wikimedia Norway that was beginning with this hub, and it was because of Jon Harald, because he was working there and he has this um, extreme passion for Wikipedia and for languages, which means he is a very unique resource, and so a lot of people from all over the world would be contacting him to get help, right? And we thought, well, we should try to build a structure around this so that everything that he teaches to people reaches even more people. And of course, this is not only on Harald. There are many um, very unique resources in the Wikimedia movement that are saying things like, I wish I could be doubled so that we could help more people. And of course, there is a growth at the moment of language communities, and in particularly from Africa, I think, as I have seen some statistics, is where the growth is highest. But also in Europe, also in Asia, also in South America, there is an incredible growth of new communities. So getting better, more faster, and more tailor-made support for you guys that are starting new languages, that is what one of the things we really want to achieve with the Language Diversity Hub. But the Language Diversity Hub is new. We are experimenting with how to do this. So when you contacted us on this consultation call questionnaire, it is a trial that we are testing out, and it is working a bit slow. As you can see, we took a lot of time to be able to set up this meeting, and that's all on me. It's all my fault. I'm moving between, oops, I forgot, and so I take self-criticism for that. But I'm very happy that we're here. So today we have put aside 2 hours. Your request was training. Capacity building is one of these big issues that we have, like how to build more contributors, how to make sure people know everything. And so that's why today we have invited Jon Harald, who is very good at helping you wherever you are. So I would invite you, Catalem, to maybe explain a little bit where is your level, where you want to start, so that Jon Harald afterwards can introduce himself and then start teaching, which is what you're best at. Does that sound like a good thing for you guys? So, Catalem, would you tell us a little bit about yourself and about the Obolo community? And you are muted now, so we don't hear you.
Okay, Obolo is a language spoken in Nigeria. Statistics shows that there are 318,000 speakers, but that is an old statistics. We have grown more than that by now. Um, we started, we requested that Obolo should have Wikipedia in 2019. So since then, we have been working, contributing articles, though we are very few. But we are happy that it just happened that Wikimedia movement decided to choose us for the language experiment. I can't remember exactly how you put it. So, and they picked us among the 5 languages that should graduate out of the incubator last year. So, now why I requested for the meeting is that I wanted you to train us, show us how to edit Wikipedia from the scratch, like for newcomers, because we need more contributors, and it would be a very good idea if someone from that other side, from your side, someone from Wikimedia, is training us, showing us what to do. You know, all what I've learned It's a personal effort. Though I've been asking help, Mr. John Harrell has helped me several times on Telegram, and Ami Aharoni. I don't know if you know him. Has also been helping me. So, but the other people that may not have that opportunity and they don't know this is step one, this is step two, they will need to learn it. And we need more contributors. So we need a training for absolute beginners so that when they come in, they learn the basics and they can flow along with us. And I'm glad that you want to record the training and make it available for those that will be coming in later. Be a good idea. So what we want is absolute beginners training.
Perfect. Thank you so much. It is funny that you mention Amir because it's Jon Harald and Amir is like the key partners. That was always like they can fix everything for you. Okay, so thank you, and I'm so happy that you're here. It sounds so nice that you're so motivated, and I hope we can get this all going. So, please, Jon Harald, you want to introduce yourself quickly, and then we just get going.
Yeah, hi. So as you know, my name is Jon Harald, and I've been a Wikipedian for close to 20 years now, over 20 years actually, starting in February. And when I started editing Wikipedia, it was still very, very new, you know. I mean, I started before this, well, you probably don't know this, but we call it the Seigenthaler incident. Um, And before that, there weren't really any references on Wikipedia. Like Wikipedia articles didn't have any references to sources. And then there was a scandal with someone claiming that a guy called, I think, Bob Sagenthaler was dead on Wikipedia, but he was still alive. And after that scandal, Wikipedia started requiring references in articles. And I think that was like shortly after I started in 2005. So my point in telling you this is that Wikipedia has evolved a lot since I started. And for me, it's been, when I started, Wikipedia was still very simple in many ways. And then, a few more things were added here and there. So I've been lucky because I've been here, so I've gotten all those things gradually. Small changes here and there. But for people starting out now today, there are so many things to know about and be aware of and to use that I understand that it's can be very confusing and very how do you say it, discouraging in a way. You feel like you never fully understand everything. I don't think any of us fully understand everything that goes on in Wikipedia. So yeah, I'm here to get a good start at least, because the videos that was started during this trial of approving some languages to see how they would do with their own Wikipedia instead of being in the incubator. So you have a slightly different experience than what. But I think it's it's slightly different, but it's mostly the same as other new languages have. Yeah. So when you're starting a new Wikipedia, a brand new Wikipedia in a new language, you should try to you should try to think about your language in your culture first, because it's very easy to compare yourself with the big Wikipedias like English Wikipedia, French Wikipedia, all those. But I don't think you should do that at all. Because let's face it, your language has how many speakers? 300,000? Is that what you said? Roughly. Yeah. So there are 300,000 Obolo speakers, and there are more than a billion English speakers. So your Wikipedia is never going to be as large or as detailed as the English Wikipedia, and that's okay. That's not a problem at all. What you can do better than the English Wikipedia is to cover, your local culture, like the place you're from and the culture you have, like the people who are famous in your area. That's somewhere that you can something that you can do better than the English Wikipedia, and probably even like uh, yeah, I think a lot of the things that you write about in the Obolo Wikipedia would probably never get covered in English or other big languages at all. Because one of the beauties of Wikipedia is that every single language edition of Wikipedia is its own project, and there are some good things about that and some bad things, but I think we should focus on the good things. The best thing is that to create the rules that you use in your own Wikipedia. There is, a certain framework. Like, I don't know if you heard about the 5 pillars of Wikipedia, but those are like the, 5 main principles of Wikipedia, and those should be the same across all languages. I can go through them in a second. But I would like to say that besides those 5 pillars, then you're pretty much free to decide on your own your rules and policies should be on your language. So, for instance, in the English Wikipedia, again, they have pretty strict notability requirements. Deciding who or what gets to have an article and what shouldn't have an article. And those notability criteria, they can be very different from language to language. So even for my native Norwegian, we have plenty of articles about Norwegian subjects that probably wouldn't get covered in the English Wikipedia, but they are covered in the Norwegian Wikipedias. And that's something you can aim for as well for Obolo Wikipedia. Yeah. So I see that the Obolo Wikipedia already has quite a few articles. Let me see. We have 414 articles, and that's good. That's very good. Can I ask you what kind of things are covered? Like, what types of subjects do you already have articles about at the moment?
We started with the 1,000 vital articles every Wikipedia should have. So we've written some on that. Then we also wrote on notable people in Obolo. Yes, and Nigeria. We've written about our country. Yes, that's that.
That's very good. I think you've started in the right way then. Because you mentioned the list of 1,000 articles that every Wikipedia should have. That list has been evolving for a long time. I remember we even had that list when I started 20 years ago, but the articles on the list have changed, obviously. But that's a very good tool for figuring out, what to cover in your language, and also you've done really good if you're writing about people who are important to the Obolo, culture or region or yeah. So what else? There's one other thing. Well, there are many other things, of course, but one of the most important things in Wikipedia, in my mind, is that you know there's a saying that don't let perfect be the enemy of good. I don't know if you heard it, but the point of it is that Wikipedia is always in uh, it's always evolving, always changing. So you shouldn't be afraid uh, to uh, you know put articles that aren't completely finished or yeah. It, sorry. Uh,
I didn't. I didn't get you. You said
no. Yes. So the point is that you shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes or to put articles that aren't completely finished because you can always improve it later.
okay.
Because you know everyone can contribute, and that includes improving on each other's work. So yeah, uh, you probably already know how to edit a little bit, but maybe some of the other people don't have that much experience with it, and maybe someone will watch the recording and don't know anything about editing at all. So if you want, I can show some simple examples of how to edit articles and start new articles in the Obolo Wikipedia. Is that okay?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so let me share my screen here. There. All right. Now I won't be able to see you, so if you have any questions or anything, then just unmute yourself and ask. Right. And Mali, sometimes when I've been doing this, my internet connection has disappeared. So if I disappear for a long time, please give me a call or something, so I don't miss you.
I will keep you covered.
Excellent. Ah, I visited the wrong Wikipedia. This is the South Karelian Wikipedia. Right here, Obolo. Okay, so this is the main page of the Obolo Wikipedia. I see that there's some room for improvement here. We could add, there's some red links here, but that's a problem for another day, I think. But red links are a very good starting point, I think. Because in case you don't know, I assume that you know Katelem, but maybe someone else doesn't. A red link in Wikipedia means that that's an article that we should have in Wikipedia, but we don't have yet. So, for instance, here on the main page, let me zoom in a bit. I say we have some blue links to countries here: Malawi, Zambia, Nigeria, Ghana, and so on. And then we have some red links here under science. We have a red link for IFUK. I'm not sure what that means. And for AIDS,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I know what that means. And IDO, I guess IDO means countries, right?
Yes. Yes. You
Yeah,
guessed it right.
nice. So, in order to start a new article in Wikipedia, well, normally I encourage people who are new to editing, newcomers. I encourage them to try to edit existing articles before they write new articles. But for a
Okay.
completely new Wikipedia edition like Obolo, I think it actually makes sense for newcomers to also start new articles. So we can show an example here. Yeah, so there's no article on the concept of country. You have some articles about individual countries, but no article on about country itself. So in order to start that article, you will just click the red link. And what happens then is that you get brought into uh, the editor. And this is, maybe a little bit scary for newcomers because, well, you come here, start editing, okay. And then there's a blank page. And you're like, okay, what I do now? Because unfortunately, there's no guide. There's nothing telling you, okay, uh, here's how you do this. So you will have to figure out some things on your own. Um, oh, by the way, uh, I didn't think to ask this before, but Katelem, when you guys edit Wikipedia, do you mostly use computers or do you use your phones?
Phones.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
In that case, I will change the way I'm showing this. Because I know especially in Africa, it's way more common to use phones than computers for editing Wikipedia. So I will try to show the uh, the mobile version. I'm still on the computer, but I will use the mobile version. So here, um, this is approximately what it will look like on mobile. Uh,
Okay.
oh, something happened with the front page. It now looks better than before. I don't know what happened. But that's good. Um, yeah, so even here on mobile, you will see there are some red links. But I would encourage people to get a user account. You don't have to have a user account, but if you're contributing regularly, it's you know it's much better to have a user account than not. So in order to get a user account, you click it's called a hamburger menu because it kind of looks like a hamburger with the um, three bars. So click there, and then you click oh TB Ning, something like that. Not sure how to
Yes.
pronounce it. Sorry. uh, and then you can either register a new account at the bottom, or you can log into your existing account. So I obviously already have an account, so I'll log into that. Okay, so now it says welcome JH Sobi, which is my alternate account. Uh, but when you log in, things look pretty much the same as normal, except that when you log in, you have access to a few more features, some settings and stuff. And I would recommend everyone who edits Wikipedia normally to enable what's called the advanced mode on mobile. Uh, and you do that by clicking the three bars again, and then settings here. And then it says in English here, advanced mode. So enable that there. And when you have advanced mode, you will see it immediately when you click the menu again, because the menu is, oh wait, it doesn't look that different. I'll just compare. Without advanced mode,
The preferences.
yes.
You're looking
So
for preferences.
no, we're in the preferences, but when you're not in advanced mode, the menu looks like this. So you have main page, a random page, pages near you, then your user page, preferences, your watch lists, your contributions, and then log out. But if you enable advanced mode, the menu looks different. So you actually have fewer things in the menu, I think. Oh, yes, you do. And the reason for that is because now you have main page, random page, places near you, and then you have recent changes. The recent changes is very important for people who edit Wikipedia regularly. And then you have special pages, and then I'm not sure what this is.
Community portal.
Community portal.
That's
Okay,
community
yeah,
portal.
yes. Okay, good. And now you might have noticed that you're missing the watch list and the contributions link. And the reason for that is that they are now available in the personal tools icon at the top right.
Okay.
So here you see now there's a link to my user page, my user talk page, my watch list, my contributions, and then the logout link. Okay, so yeah, just to recap, enable advanced settings on mobile. It will help you edit. So now we go back to the main page. And again, now I would like to start editing the page on countries. So I will click the red link. And it says, this page has not yet been created. It gives you the option actually, create page or no thanks. That's actually better on mobile, I would say, than on desktop, because you get the option of choosing not to create the page. Yeah, so let's create a page. Loading editor. And you actually have an option at the bottom here. This is not available in the Wikimedia incubator, but when there is an existing, when you already have a Wikipedia like Obolo does, you have this tool called content translation, which is also available on mobile. And I will show how content translation works in a little bit, but now I just want to show how you start an article without using that. Oops. Not need to click there. Okay, so here you are creating a new page on Wikipedia. So here you will start writing about Ido, country. And I'm sorry, but I don't know any Obolo, so I will write this in English. And then just in your mind, pretend that I'm writing it in Obolo. Okay. Uh, a country is, well, it's kind of hard to define a country. But you could, of course, this is what I usually do. I look at the English Wikipedia or another language, and I see what they've written in their article, and I translate it into my language. But for now, let's just pretend that I'm just writing about a country. Country is a place on Earth that shares a government and has defined borders against countries. Mm. Yeah, so this is a very kind of stupid example, but it shows you the gist of it. So the first thing you do when you write an article is just to, well, define what the thing is. That's the most important thing of an article. Like, it should start with the definition. So here for country, I'm trying to define it kind of in a stupid way, but you get the idea. Uh, so what I normally do is just to write a few sentences first, but then you should add some formatting, of course. So, for instance, it's very common in Wikipedia that the uh, the word for the article itself should be bold. So here I've now marked the word country, and then I press the formatting button at the top. And I choose bold to have bold text. There. And in addition to bold formatting, we should also have some links to other articles, because that's what makes Wikipedia strong. Is that uh, we link back and forth to different articles, so that people can always click links to, uh, read more about the subject that they want to read about. So here we could link to Earth, for example. Um, and you do that by marking the word that you want to link, and then you press the link icon at the top. So there, link. And here you get the option to, you choose what the text should show, um, and then you get, um, you know, you choose what article to link, because the link text and the link target doesn't always have to be the same. Uh, but in this case, let's just keep it the same. Okay. Government is also a concept we should probably link. So we do the same there. Um, maybe the word border should be a link. So in that case, the text will be borders, but the link will be border without an S. So just remove the S there. Um, and continent should also be linked there. And finally, we should link Nigeria. So how do we spell it again? Nigeria. Yes. There. So that's finally an example of a blue link, because, since I'm writing in English on the Obolo Wikipedia, then all of my links to English terms will be red, of course. But Nigeria is a blue link, because you, of course, have an article about Nigeria. So this is a very short article at the moment, but I think it's a good start, especially for a small language Wikipedia. It's better to have a very short article like this rather than no article at all. Uh, so when you're finished, I'm not sure this article is finished, but we could add some headings. Let's add some references. So in order to add a heading, you will just put the text on a separate line like this, and then you mark the word references, and then you click the style icon again, more, and then there is no way to add that on mobile. Um, that's disappointing. Yeah, I will have to file a bug about this, because it should be available. But yeah, maybe we can try source editing. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. So I don't know if you saw what I did there, but in order to add the heading like this, I put references, and then you can put two equal signs at the front. When you put two equal signs, it gets converted into a heading. Um, but yeah, that should be simplified. And then I want to add the reference, and how do I do that? I don't apparently. Okay. Anyways, let's forget about the references for now. Let's just pretend that this is an article that's finished and that you're happy with. And then you can click the blue link, publish there, and then it asks you, oh, okay, it asks me to add a citation. So I guess you can add a citation by clicking here. Um, this is confusing. Okay, so here I can add a citation by, okay, let's just pretend that google.com is our source. Normally, like, don't use google.com as your source, but I'm just using it for the example. There. Okay, save your changes. So now changes, and here I will write a brief explanation about, you know, what I'm doing. And when I'm starting a new article, I just usually use the uh, new article. That's it. This field is very useful when you change an existing article, but when you create a new article, there's not that many things that you can put in here. The article will actually get published. And I'm not going to do that at the moment because I don't want an article in English on the Obolo Wikipedia. Um, but yeah. So let me just discard edits here. Okay. So now let's go to an existing article and try to edit. Oh, this article in Zambia is pretty long. That's good. That's very good. So when you want to edit an existing article, you have all these links at the top. And hopefully it will be obvious that the pencil icon is what you use to edit. Uh, there. So when you click that, you can edit the text in the article. And this one is actually, you know, it has lots of references already. And lots of internal links. So this is a really good start for an article on Zambia. What you might notice here is that you're only editing the
Uh, I,
leads,
we lost you a
can you
bit,
call it?
Jon Harald.
Oh,
You,
sorry.
um, we heard this is a good article, but then you lost a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, just to recap, this article on Zambia is a really good start for an article. It has lots of good links and good structure, I would say. And if you want to edit it, you will click the pencil icon. Uh, but you should be aware that when you click the pencil icon, you will only edit what we call the lead section. And in this case, that means the section before the next section. So if you want to edit this references section, you'll have to uh, click the section and then click the pencil icon for that section. Uh, oh, and it starts editing the template. Hmm.
It's a template.
Yeah, that's not ideal, but we can fix that. Uh, yeah, let me see. There should be another option. They've recently added a new link here. So at the top, you have this link goes to all the different language editions of this page. So if you want to read about Zambia in another language, you click here and then you get, well, 247 links to other languages, which is good. And then you have the star icon. And the star icon will add the page to your watch list. I can show you. I can show the watch lists a bit later on. You have the history icon, which shows the article history. So especially on desktop, a lot of people are confused by the term history because they think, oh, this is how I can read about the history of Ghana or Zambia. But actually, it's the history for the article to see how the article has evolved. So if you are looking at an article and you're wondering, who wrote this part? You can click the history and you can use this link. No, sorry. Oh, Oraka. Yeah. Oraka is like the difference
Previous
previous article, previous version, and this version.
changes. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I click this here, Katela made a small change. We fixed the wiki link. So if I click this link here, it shows exactly what you changed. So the yellow one is what was there before, and the blue one is what's there now. And this is shown in the wiki text, but you can also show it in the visual mode, which is more similar to the way you will edit on mobile normally. So yeah, let me go back to the main article again. Yeah, and we have the edit button that we already talked about, and then you have these three dots on the right. When you click those, you have a lot of extra options. So the first one here is a page called "What links here," and that's useful to find other articles that link to the article in Zambia.
Now we lost you again.
Yeah. We can't hear you again.
No, Johan Harald, you froze.
That could be network from his end.
No, still not.
Network glitches.
It's
I don't hear
frozen.
you. Yeah. Maybe we lost him completely. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay. Good. So yeah, the first link is in this extra menu on the right. It shows articles that link to the article in Zambia, and then you have a link to the a permanent link to this edition of the page. And here you have some information about the page. It's not very useful. It's mostly useful if you're doing some technical stuff. And you have a link here to what is this? Cite this
Talk
page.
page. Discuss
Yeah, no,
this
it's
page.
not a talk page. This is cite this page. In case someone uses the page for academic purposes or something like that. Maybe not the most useful link. But you have a very useful link here, which is linked to the Wikidata item. I don't know how much experience you have with editing Wikidata, but it can be a very it's a super useful project. But in order to use it in Wikipedia, you will need some more advanced modules and stuff in order to make full use of Wikidata inside of Wikipedia. But yeah, here you have a very useful link, edit full page. This is what you normally get on desktop when you're editing a page there. Because the default experience on desktop is to edit everything on the page at the same time. And now you can finally do that on mobile as well using this link. I think it's very new within the last couple of months. They added this link. And then you also have a couple more links. You have move. And despite the icon, the move actually means change. So it's not about actually
I couldn't hear the last word you said. Moved
changing
to.
the type. Yeah. And finally, you have a link in order to get a QR code. In case you want to share this article with someone else, you can print the QR code. Oh, it actually downloads the QR code. I don't know how useful that is in practice, but you can do it at least. So, yeah. These are the most basic options. You mentioned talk page. Here you have the link to the talk page, Okpato. And I don't know how familiar you are with the concept of talk pages. I have noticed that in the incubator, projects tend not to use talk pages very much. But on the existing Wikipedias, like English, they use talk pages a lot.
Yeah.
And talk pages are used for discussing the article itself. So, for example, say that somebody has a problem with this article in Zambia.
We've lost you. Can't hear you
We lost
again.
you again.
Like they can click it here, and they can start a
You were
discussion.
you were at
Yeah,
the
we
someone
lost you
having an issue with the
with
top
this
page,
article.
and then before we lost you. So please, possible to take us back to where you stopped the top page, and then some you want to have an issue with
Yeah.
the article.
Yes. So the talk page, like every single page on Wikipedia, has a talk page connected to it. So most of the times these talk pages don't actually exist yet, so they are also red links, like the ones I talked about before. But you can start a discussion about any article or any page on Wikipedia using the talk page. So in order to do that, you click the link here, Upato. I will just check because I think maybe the talk page link isn't available when you don't use the advanced mode. So I will just check. I will disable advanced mode. And check the article in Zambia again. Okay, yeah, it's still there. That's good. Yeah. So I will re-enable advanced mode. Zambia. Okay, so here we're at the talk page for Zambia, and it says start a discussion about Zambia. And what they mean, they don't mean like, oh, you should talk, like discuss what is good and bad about Zambia. You should discuss the article, not the country. So it's important to remember the difference there. So you click the start a discussion, and you will add a subject line. Better coverage of history. Hello. There. This is maybe a stupid example about something that you can post on a talk page. So you can request changes to the page, saying that, oh, this page doesn't have enough history, so please add more history. But normally people will use it if they want to change something but they're not sure how to change it, or maybe they disagree with another editor, so one editor puts in something and another editor doesn't like that and want to change it. So hopefully in that case it's best to use the talk page to try to come to agreement with the other editors about uh, what the article should look like. uh, So yeah, you just write it like this, and then you click Add Topic, um, and then hopefully someone else will answer you. Um, One other thing you can do in Talk Pages is that you can ping people. So you can do that by clicking this link, Mention a User. That adds an @ sign. So if I want to mention Katelem, I will just start typing KA. Oh, here, it's a suggestion, Katelem. There. And if I mention you, Katelem, you will get a notification in your mobile app or browser when you the next time we visit Wikipedia. So for instance, here I already have 2 notifications here. If I click it, I will see that, oh, somebody thanked me for an edit I made in an article, and I'm getting another notification about the translation I started but never finished. But if someone mentions me in a discussion like this, I will also get a notification that, oh yeah, someone mentioned you, so you should probably check out the discussion and try to reply if you can. So yeah, use talk pages to improve the content of Wikipedia. That's the main purpose of them, to figure out how to make articles better, basically. There. Yeah, that was a little bit about editing.
About how to add images
Adding
or that.
images, yes, that's a good
Yes.
one. Let me see if I can do that here. Unfortunately, the editing interface on mobile is it's very simplistic, so you don't have as many as you do when you edit via a computer. So on a computer, it's easier to add an image. It's not very easy, but it's easier than on mobile. So let me see here. There's actually no option to add an image at all, which is very bad. Let me see. I think I will have to show this on the computer version. On mobile, but currently you just can't. After this session, I will try to file some bugs to hopefully get some more attention to that issue. But okay, now we're back on the desktop version. So here I will start editing the country article again. Okay, country is
Someone is on echo. Maybe it's possible to mute. I don't know who.
Not from my end.
the
I'm not sure. Maybe it's PST Charles. Are you able to mute your microphone? Yeah, sounds.
Okay.
Security code iko.
Yeah.
That
So
will connect.
now I'm on the desktop version of editing an article.
Can play my person.
And in order to add a picture,
Tell him.
you have to click this insert button and then images and media. Um, so here you can search for media. So I will just search for country. And hopefully, if you search for whatever you want to add an image for, you will find an image from Wikimedia Commons. You can also upload your own images by using the upload field here. Let me see, country. It didn't really find any relevant pictures. Okay, let me see, world map. That could be more useful. Yeah, let's add this old world map to the article. There, just this image. And then it will ask you to add a caption. World map. The world has many countries. Just ignore the advanced options for now. You shouldn't normally you shouldn't change any of the advanced options. Just leave it as it is and insert. And then we have the image in the article. So yeah, that's how to insert an image. On desktop, we also add references by using the Cite button. Right now, there are no reference template defined for the Obolo Wikipedia. So all you have is the basic option, where you have to type in the reference yourself. So here, if you add a reference, you can add, for example, a news article from times.ng. And then you can add a link to the news article here. In this case, you will use an external site. So times.ng/news, for example. There, done. And you will normally add the date it was published. So today's date is 4 April 2025. And maybe it will add the author of the article as well. So let's say his or her name is authors.